everyone, my name is Karen, this is my channel RatherBeReading, and today I'm bringing to you my October TBR. So as you may have seen if you watched my September wrap-up, I have decided to do where I can mid-monthly and then end-of-month wrap-ups. So with that, I've decided that I will be able to go back to doing monthly TBRs. So in this video, I'm just going to touch on the next 2 library books I'm planning to read, the next 2 books that I have from NetGalley to read, and the next 2 books that I own that I have to read. So let's just jump straight in and we'll talk about what I'm hoping to get to in October. Let's start off with the library books that I have to read, as I have actually already finished a library book already this month, and that was Emma by Jane Austen. As you may know if you've been watching my channel, I have been trying to read all of Jane Austen's books this year. I have so far read Pride and Prejudice, Sense and Sensibility, Mansfield Park, and I have now read Emma, or I will be reading in October, but as I said, I have already read it. I have just been really wanting to get through all of Jane Austen's books this year, so I was really looking forward to picking this one up. The second library book that I'm hoping to get to in October is High Five by Janet Evanovich. This is, I believe, the 5th book in the, well, yes, 5th, I'm pretty sure it's the 5th book in the Stephanie Plum series. This is just a really light-hearted chick lit story that follows Stephanie Plum, who is a bounty hunter. I really have been enjoying this series. It's nothing like spectacular. It's not going to win any like great literary prizes or anything, but I do enjoy it, and I'm looking forward to picking up this 5th installment this month. Next, let's move on to the books that I own that I'm hoping to pick up in October, the first of which is 359 by Gretchen McNeil. I am actually currently reading this. This book follows a main character who one day kind of discovers that at the same time every day, 359, she's having these weird dreams, and then kind of discovers that maybe there's this other portal into another world, and it's kind of dealing with that story, and it's really interesting. And so I am about halfway through this at the moment, and I'm definitely should finish this month, and I'm looking forward to finding out what's going on. The next book that I own that I'm hoping to pick up in October is The Girl in the Park by Mariah Fredericks. This book, I believe, follows a girl whose best friend, I'm not sure, I don't think she's still her best friend, someone who used to be her best friend who has recently been found murdered in the park. And I think it's just kind of dealing with the aftermath of that, and her kind of trying to separate the girl that she knew from the girl that she's becoming in the headlines, and all the media attention surrounding this murder. This sounds really interesting to me, and I'm definitely looking forward to picking this one up. Next, let's talk about the books from NetGalley that I'm hoping to pick up in October, the first of which is Desperate Deception by D.B. Tate. This is actually the sequel to Cold Deception by D.B. Tate, which I read earlier in the year. That book followed a main character who had just finished serving 10 years in prison for a crime, for murdering a man who deserved it. And we just kind of discover that there's more to what happened back then than what is first thought, and it just kind of follows on from there. And this book is the sequel to that story, so I'm looking forward to finding out what happens next. And the other book from NetGalley that I'm hoping to pick up this month is Shadows by Paula Weston. This is actually a book that I have got from NetGalley that was published quite a while ago. I believe it has been published as, this is the first book in a series, and I believe the last book in the series has recently been published. And so I've heard about this book a little bit on BookTube, and I'm really looking forward to reading it. This is a YA story that follows a girl whose brother recently died in a car crash, of which she was also in the car, and she's healing from that accident. And then she kind of starts having these dreams in which she is fighting demons and things like that. And then this guy turns up, and who is a guy who looks exactly like the guy who she's been dreaming about when she's killing these demons and things, and he claims to have had a history with her brother. And it just sounds really great, and I have heard some good things about it, as I said, so I'm really looking forward to this one, and I really hope I can get to it in October. So these are some of the books that I'm hoping to pick up in October. Obviously, I'd love to read more than this, but these are just a few of the ones that I'm hoping to pick up. I'd love to know what you guys are hoping to pick up in October, so comment down below. Maybe let me know what the book you're most excited to pick up in October is. I would love to chat down below with you guys. Please like this video if you liked it. Please subscribe if you want to see more. But that's all I've got from this video today. Bye, guys.